Hey guys, how's it going? Rubber Kitty here. Fabulous morning again, and thank fuck it's Friday. Anyways, so I was listening to, I was at Sky News last night. Now there's a big controversy about Sky News, and people go, oh, no one listens to Sky News. I said, well, no, people that actually pay to listen to Sky News listen to Sky News. The people that don't listen to Sky News are actually people protesting against Sky News. Ironically enough, I mean, it's like saying we should ban strawberries because I don't eat strawberries. Okay, yeah, but other people eat strawberries. Like, dude, seriously? And who are you to tell people what they can and can't eat? Oh well. Anyway, why do I listen to Sky News? They're interesting to listen to, the differing arguments that they have. They have a lot of different guests on from a wide variety of, let's say, political stances. Well, they try to get on as much as they can. And the other thing is also because I do get inundated with one or a few different political platforms in the mainstream media, and I like to have an offset and to have differing points of view so that then I can make up my own mind, dig a little deeper, like what is it with that MAGA hat child? There's a big thing about that kid from Covington College or something like that. This guy was, basically hounded, poor boy, in the media, and a lot of it was misrepresented. There's a lot of lies being told, and a lot of people, even people that should have known better, had mistook the footage, and it wasn't until like a full-on footage came out and a full-on deeper dive went into it that they found out what really happened. I mean, just like in Australia more recently, it was a couple of years ago, not that recently, where there was a girl who accused a footy player of beating her up. Turned out that she falsely accused him. And there was a big thing that was saying, this guy should step down, this guy shouldn't do this, and, trying to destroy his career. Turned out she was lying and she was looking for a big payday. So, not jumping to conclusions, looking for the original source. Now, media is kind of like a snap bite of a lot of things. So, if they cannot provide you with an original source where they got the statistics from, they can sprout all the statistics they want, and a lot of studies have shown it's much more impressive to sprout specific statistics because people are more likely to believe you than it is to just say make generalizations. So they'll come up with general statistics or saying 80-something% of people, or 1/3 of women, or 1 in 10 men, or our poll says look for the original source. Not only that, but just because they have an original source, look up the credibility of the original source, what they've said and what they haven't said. For example, there's lots of political parties that will say one thing to one crowd and another thing to another, just because they tailor it to whoever they're talking to. Now, in terms of communication, this is a good thing to tailor your words to an audience, but to outright do a backflip, that's not a good thing. To misrepresent and completely deny things happening, that's not a good thing. Now, it was interesting listening to the pub test on Paul Murray, the way people actually analyse it, not talking about getting all fiery mic drops and all that sort of stuff, but the way that they actually talk. Now, when someone says, oh gee, that's a really good question, in general they're saying, I'm buying some time because I was not prepared and I'm going to think of something generalised and bullshit to bring it back to something that will inflame people and get them on my side. So I'm like, okay. Whenever they say, oh gee, that's a very good question first up, I'm like, okay, you're totally not prepared. You don't even know what you're talking about. Let's see how fast your brain is going to work to, really bring that home and bring it about to centralise about you and stuff like that. I think I got something on my nose. But yeah, listening to other people, I listen to a lot of different things, analysis of the media. I don't just listen to, hey, look, they said this, so I must believe that. I do my research and have a look at things. For example, one of my friends posted a thing about tipping, and there was a girl who was a Black American or a person of color that said that tipping was invented or brought about because of slavery in the United States. That is not true. Gratuities have been around for years, decades. Whenever there's been service, gratuities have happened. Getting money or providing an incentive for somebody to provide a better service has been around since people have been around. So yeah, I was like, no dude, this stuff has been around for ages. It's only been brought about because of the hospitality industry, of which there was a lot of, pubs, taverns. You can't tell me that weren't taverns over in the UK for ages, inns, services that people provided to keep track of things and that. But that's just one small part of life. So taking a listen to everybody else, but also I'm going to tie this into taking a leap, because when you were born and when you associate with other people, you are in effect being brainwashed from the moment you're born. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. It's just the way that you are taught, learnt, brought up. You're brainwashed. Later on you go, okay, there's a point in time in life where you go, okay, this is all I knew. Holy crap, there's a larger world out there. Oh my God. That doesn't mean that what you've learnt was bad. It doesn't mean what you learnt was entirely good. It's just what you're brought up with at that time. Now, when you reach a certain age, legally or not, there comes a certain time in life when you go, hey, you know what, the world is much bigger out there, and you choose to take that leap out to discover things. It's very scary, and a lot of people retreat back into their old habits. Some people think that they've gone forward, but they haven't really. Now that's a big thing. People fall into the habits over and over again. You see people cycle all the time, and they don't really make any sort of real revelations. Or if it's a revelation, it's just about, I should be doing this again and again and again. The same kind of patterns, different words, same kind of patterns, same attitude towards it. They cycle through. Taking that leap is a very scary thing. I basically was a commitment phobe. Not in relationships. And then, the urge to run again, the urge to just go like, what, that relationship is just not worth it. I got to sit back and look at, what is it I'm really doing? Am I really scared of what I'm going to figure out? Is it something new? And if it's something new, why am I so afraid of it? Just because it's new and it's different doesn't mean it's going to be bad. It could actually be so much better for me. So then you go, okay, well, before in a relationship or in a job or whatever situation you're in, you go, I used to do this. So I can't see, or this is what the kind of outcome that I know is going to happen if I do this action or if I say these things or whatever. How about I not do that? How about I keep going? How about I explore that? Do I know where it's going to go specifically? No, I know where I would like it to go. Things are going to happen along the way, sure. Things that I don't like, maybe. Definitely, I would have to say. There's always things that you don't like in the world. But there could also be huge amounts of awesome stuff that happen along the way. You've got to open up your eyes and take that leap. I mean, really, life can be like that. There's times when I do put my head down, my ass up, and I keep working, I ignore everything, that's just life. Then there are other times when you've got to take a leap and go, hey, you know what? Life is what it is. If I don't step out, take that leap, nothing's going to change. And I check my attitude when I'm doing it too, because some people take the leap purely for, if it's not going to do anything for me, I'm not going to do it. Like, well, you don't know if it is or isn't going to do anything for you until you do it. It's a kind of a catch-22. There's apparently a very ironic book which I have not read yet. Although the way we're going in life, they might actually ban it. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Have a think about, taking leaps, how you've been, brainwashed in ways to have your attitudes that you have, how you currently are being brainwashed. Can't tell me that, oh no, I'm not being brainwashed. Look at all the things that you do, all the things that you say. Do you keep saying the same things over and over again? Have you really thought lately about what you're doing and you're saying? Also, listening to other people, both sides of the argument, all sides of the argument. Don't just go on, oh, but, say Scott Morrison, I hate him, so therefore anything he says is bad. So no, take the person out of it, take the argument, take the information, look for the origin, verify the origin of any statistics and any claims, okay? Don't be lazy. I know things are easy, information is all at your fingertips these days, but really look at the credibility of what you're saying, because then it makes it so much better, so much more, easier for you to critically analyse, and not only that, but to take into account and provide arguments for or against or whatever. Okay? So, I better go. Friday, last day of the week. Oh my God. And birthdays abound. Such a big month for birthdays. I don't know what you guys have been doing over the winter. Okay? See you later. Bye.